sometimes balance.
Balance.
Yes, ma'am. And you can see it a bit better on this image, where you can see it coming from here. And the reason I asked if you had any issues in your young adulthood is because of some of the location next to the ventricle is pretty
close. What kind of, you mean balance issues or what?
You would have remembered. Sometimes MS can look like this, but just white matter.
Is that what Val has, MS?
Yes. Go back to that first picture and give me a quick explanation of that again, if
my
you can,
niece has
with the blanching area you were telling about.
Okay, so these white spots right here are the areas that are abnormal. This is starting at the top of your head and going more deeply into that.
And there's no real way to indicate whether there's an increasing surface of that, is there, or
not without having a
baseline
comparison study. So this could have been there for 10 years, 15 years.
I have had one of these tests done before here.
A brain MRI?
Didn't I? I mean,
I had no idea.
Well, they checked my brain.
You mean
but that's the only one they've done, is the one she has here. That's what you're looking at, is that picture.
No, I thought they had done one earlier.
I don't think so.
Maybe about a year ago.
Okay.
Anyway.
So what happens is, if you think of your carotid arteries as a tree trunk, they have branches just like a tree, and those tiny branches over time will build up plaque.
Right. Okay.
And so the blood can't get through those tiny branches when that happens, and so the tissue for which they're responsible will blanch because the blood flow isn't getting to it. And so initially there'll be little tiny dots, and over time those coalesce and produce larger swaths.
Is there anything you can put that will dissolve that so that it won't do that?
Dissolve the plaque. So we use baby aspirin to make the blood less sticky, so that it can navigate through the tighter vessels more easily. And so that's something we'll talk about that too, because there are two different things that are affecting your memory.
Okay, so maybe maybe I could take the baby aspirin and it would help.
So that helps this from getting worse, because sometimes it's so bad that this whole area is affected, and it's just it can be a lot worse.
Yeah.
So the baby aspirin, cholesterol control, making sure your sugar is great, all those things will decrease the risk of that progressing, these white spots.
I don't eat much sugar because I'm kind of diabetic too.
Okay. Kind of diabetic.
Well, I'm diabetic.
Okay.
But it doesn't show up all the time real bad. I mean, it might show up like if normal is so-and-so to so-and-so, mine might be right on the line, you know.
So
but I don't eat sugar.
Okay. Do you
if
know
I ate it, it would be worse.
I'm sure your doctor probably checks your A1Cs. Does that sound familiar? Do you know about what that runs? What number?
Well, he seems right proud of me when he gets it.
Okay. Well, when was the last time you had any blood work?
Well, they check my A1C about every 4 months.
Okay. There are a couple of other labs that I'll need to get because of what I just showed you.
Couple of other what?
Blood tests that we'll need to get. Because there are other risk factors I need to make sure